What is Aboriginal dot painting? If you've ever been fascinated by the vibrant and intricate artworks from Australia, you might have wondered about the story behind Aboriginal dot painting. Let's uncover the history and significance of this unique art form. Aboriginal dot painting is an art form created by the Australian Aboriginal people, and it's much more than just a collection of dots. This art form is deeply rooted in the ancient traditions and spiritual practices of the Aboriginal culture. To understand where it all began, we need to look back at the ancestral rituals of the Aboriginal people. They used to create rock, ground, and body paintings that told stories from the Dreamtime, a central part of their spiritual beliefs. These stories were passed down through generations and were often depicted in sacred sites. The modern form of dot painting emerged in the 1970s, particularly in the Papunya community, 240 kilometers northwest of Alice Springs. An art teacher named Jeffrey Bardon encouraged the Aboriginal men to paint their traditional stories on canvas and board. Initially, they used materials like cardboard and wood, which were later replaced by canvas. These paintings were not just artistic expressions, but also served as a way to preserve cultural heritage. The Aboriginal artists translated their sand drawings, which were used in educational and ceremonial contexts, into dot paintings. This technique allowed them to conceal sacred meanings and stories from outsiders, protecting their cultural knowledge. The dotting style was inspired by the natural landscape, with its dot-like stones, spinifex plants, and flowers. This dotted landscape was a natural fit for the artistic style that the Aboriginal people developed. Each dot painting tells a story, often related to the land, ancestors, and spiritual ceremonies. The use of dots, cross-hatching, and other symbols creates a 3D effect and a sense of movement and rhythm. These paintings are not just visually striking but also carry deep spiritual and cultural significance. The colors used in these paintings were initially limited to red, yellow, black, and white, derived from ochre, charcoal, and pipe clay. Later, acrylic paints were introduced, allowing for more vivid and colorful works. Aboriginal dot paintings are more than just art. They are visual narratives that preserve history, spirituality, and lore. They serve as a connection between the artist and their ancestral land, and they continue to be an important part of Aboriginal culture and identity. In summary, Aboriginal dot painting is a rich and complex art form that combines ancient traditions with modern expression, telling the stories and preserving the culture of the Australian Aboriginal people.